Hey, life group leaders, so good to see you. I really wanted to connect with you today to let you know, keep you in the know on some of our upcoming events, and then also the different things that we're going to be doing as a church. I want to make sure that you're on the front lines of information. And so I've got a few things for you today. I want to start with an invitation on August 2nd, where I would love to have a life group leader rally. And we'll do it again through Zoom, on Zoom, just like we did our last one, which was phenomenal. It was so much fun. It was the largest life group leader gathering that we've had since I've been on staff. We saw so many people. It's so good to connect with everybody and see everybody's faces and everything. And so I want to invite you on August 2nd at 1 o'clock. We're going to be doing a life group leader rally, coming together, celebrating and talking through what God's doing in our church and what we as life group leaders are going to be moving into this next season doing with life groups. And so on August 2nd at 1 o'clock, would you put that in the books to meet with us and all of the life group leaders in a rally? We'll be sending out the actual link and invitation code for that meeting this coming week, and so be looking for that. And as you are planning through what this next season and re-engaging on the backside of summer for some of your life groups, as you're planning through, want to let you know that normally in September we do an all church campaign and we launch our life group, a big season of life groups in September through the all church campaign. But we're not going to be doing an all church campaign this year. We will be re-engaging and launching and making a big emphasis on re-engaging outside of summer back into life groups, but it's not going to be through the campaign. And so I know that's a big deal for us, as historically we've always had a campaign that we take a break from the individual curriculums and we all come together to do a curriculum. But this September we will not be handing out curriculum for all of our life group leaders to be going through. And so be thinking through how you're going to be re-engaging and what curriculum and what your group is going to be going through come September. And if you have any questions or you're thinking through what you could possibly be studying or going through, if you have any questions, I'd love to help you walk through the different curriculums that are out there, different resources that are out there. Even if you have a theme or an idea, but you haven't nailed down exactly what material you want to use, I would love to help sift through different materials and give you some recommendations. The other thing is Pastor Hal is always writing up study questions for life groups that match the sermon series that he does on Sundays. And so that's another great way to stay engaged. If you want to participate in that, please send me an email. Let me know that you're interested, and I'd love to put you on the chain to receive Pastor Hal's studies for life groups based off of the sermon series that we're going through on Sundays. In place of doing an all-church campaign, we've got something really excited, as we're going to have a guest speaker. His name's Matthew Middleberg, and he's going to be coming on September 13th and September 20th to talk about how to engage our world in talking about Christ. And so the first week he's going to engage with the church on how to engage with the world, sharing our faith. And in the second week, we're going to be doing a huge invitation to bring our lost friends to come and hear as he presents a defense for the faith and engages, even with a special Q&A time, to engage and discuss how there could be a God and all the different questions that would be challenging for as people are seeking God and wanting to know more about him. And so it's going to be a phenomenal week of engagement with Matthew. And so I want to keep you set down those dates on September 13th and September 20th. And of course, I'll be here to remind you as things are coming a little bit closer and all the different activities that we're going to be doing wrapped around that. In our last email blast and video, I put out a little form about communication and just seeing where you guys are at with communication. I was really blessed to hear from a lot of you about how well the communication is happening and going for you. And I want to do better. I always know that there's better ways for us to stay connected and communicate. And one of the interests that I saw from a majority of you was that you would love to be a part of a Facebook group that's specifically for life group leaders, where we can stay engaged with each other, find encouragement and also ask questions of each other and just stay connected as a community within our New Song family. And so we are working on creating a Facebook group, and it will be launching this next week. And so you'll be, if you're on Facebook, you'll be getting an invitation to that. If you're not on Facebook, I want to encourage you to participate and be involved. If you have any questions on how to set that up, would love to walk you through and help you with that. But that's just one avenue that we're going to be doing to try and stay connected. We'll continue with the email blast. We'll continue with these videos. And on Facebook, we'll just be more regular for a community there. So you don't have to participate or be involved in that, but it is an option for those who want to engage more on a weekly basis with what we're doing as life group leaders and in the life group community. But one thing that we want to be a lot more intentional on is sending out informational videos twice a month. So you can always be looking on the first of every month and in the middle of the month, the week of the 15th. So the 1st and the 15th, I want to be able to send out more informational videos so that you can know when they're coming, and then also know that you'd be getting continual information and updates. So on the week of the 1st of each month and the week of the 15th of every month, we will be sending out informational videos that will come through the email and also posted on our Facebook page that will be coming. And finally, I just want to encourage you guys and let you know that we are going to be continuing as a church. Been getting a lot of questions with COVID, whether or not our parking lot services are going to continue. Yes, we are continuing with our parking lot services. So every Sunday at 9 a.m. and at 10 a.m. at Carlsbad, we are going to be continuing with our parking lot services. We will be worshiping together as a community. And so you can be letting your life groups know and letting the information out there that we are continuing to do church together in our parking lot services. If you've come and you've been there, you know how phenomenal the community is, how safe it is to be there as you can stay in your cars. I know my family, my wife, she stays in the car the entire time. There's also the seating for those that want to participate in the open air, and they keep their masks on, and we worship and fellowship together right near the stage. And so I would just want to encourage you guys to come and participate and be a part of that, and then also help us get that information out there. That I know that the season of COVID, it's really confusing and trying to stay up to date with what's happening and what's going on, the information that's out there. But we as New Song are going to be continuing to worship on Sundays, and it is our plan to continue with outdoor services for the foreseeable future. So I just want to let you know that's the plan for us as a church community. And the last piece on that is, as we have kind of sunk our heels into going, this is how we as a church are going to continue to fellowship and worship together. We could really use some help on our serving teams on Sunday morning. It takes a lot to put together this outdoor service and to make sure that we're still continually reaching our community and our congregation as new people are coming, and just even to put on what we have. So if you could help out in any way to help be on a serving team, or better yet, be recruiters for us and involve your life groups to be serving with us on a Sunday morning, we'd be greatly appreciated. It's such a great way to stay involved as a community and as a church, and I think it's a great way for life group leaders to meet new people and to invite them into your community, into your life group. As you serve alongside people, you invite them to serve with you. It's a great way to reach people. And so if you're interested, if you're available, would you just shoot me an email and let me know that you're interested? And you're going to be hearing Pastor Hal make the request to our whole church that we could just use more hands to be helping out on our Sunday mornings. And if you could just be an advocate for us, that would be a huge help to us as we continue to do church, but do church well. And so you guys, I know that this was a lot. I've gone for about 10 minutes, which is 5 more than I normally do, but we had a lot of information. I want to make sure that you heard, and that you're in the know and everything. And so if you guys have any questions, any follow-ups, always feel free to reach out to me. I'm trying to connect and stay connected with all of you through our Zoom meetings and phone calls and everything. And so if you haven't heard from me yet to set up a time to meet together, please reach out to me and let's get something on the books. But I love you guys, and I'm so thankful for what you do for our church. And I just want to continue to honor you by praying for you, keeping you informed. And so I love you guys. I hope you have a blessed week.